There's only one requirement to live your dream. Did you know that? There's only one. It's being a human. You wouldn't have your dream if you weren't supposed to have it. You wouldn't have that feeling of like, oh my God, how did you do that? If you weren't supposed to do it. There's only one requirement to have your dream. It's being a person. There is not superhumans on this earth. There is not superhumans. There is people born in different circumstances, but there is not something that you have. If you have the want, it's not possible for you to get that and then have lack in the other areas. It's not possible for you to have the dream and then fail, and then like you will succeed if you go with your heart. I really want to emphasize that there's not like a superhuman, and we identify ourselves as the type of person who does or doesn't do something, and that is holding you back. Quit, change it. Just start saying, I am a learner. I admit when I'm wrong really fast. I admit when I'm wrong. I'm the fastest person to admit when I'm wrong. Just start saying that, even if you're not. It's not lying. It's kind of like how you still might make yourself work out if you don't feel like working out, okay? Maybe that's a parallel you can relate to. So why don't you say, I am the kind of person who goes to this. I am the kind of person who finishes my homework. I am the kind of person who cares about this. And the thing is like stating what you want. And you can have it. You can at least say it, what you want. Like, why can't we have permission to like say what we want? Why can't we dream like little kids? Be like, I want this. Just say it. Like, talk yourself into it. Talk yourself into all the reasons why it's a good idea, why you should have it, why you deserve it, why you're worthy of it. Anybody who is doing anything that you want to be doing is not, they don't possess superpowers. They don't have superpowers, except for the superpowers that lies within all of us. Like, I'm being serious, and you can find that too. And anytime, okay, you'll feel like, you might feel a glimmer of the hope of like, oh yeah, and then you might be used to like, be like, oh no, I can't move. Like, when you feel that sinking down, like, drop kick it in the face and be like, no, I am doing it, and then take some immediate action, like, blah, blah, blah. Just do something, like one little thing to make it forward, because you're in charge. You are in charge. Like, the you that is you is in charge. And drop kick anything that's like sinking you down and be like, oh, excuse me, I'm on the road to live my dreams. Could you please step out of my way? Or kick it, or bury it with a shovel. Because the sinking down is a feeling that happens naturally, and it's happened, and it's the similar thing as the victim role, the being a victim and being like, oh, this is why I can't do it. I would be doing it, but this is my situation, so sad for me. Okay, if that's how you want to look at it, like, yeah, like, maybe right now you can't change the people around you. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. And there's nobody coming to your rescue though if you're doing that. Like, nobody comes to my rescue, nobody comes to your rescue and is like, oh, I'm so sorry you're in that circumstance. Let me change it all for you. Like, it doesn't work that way. Okay? We all can do something. We all can like, it's by following the light. Following the light and trusting it. The light is never wrong. The light is always right. The light is always right. The light is always right. Say it with me. Just kidding. And I say this because sometimes I would watch people doing things I want to do, and because they are at such amazing levels and doing such cool things, you automatically put them on another plane, another playing field, another pedestal, as if they were born and handed things. And go ahead if you want, if your mind goes to like sharing examples, like this person was born into this person was born into this. It doesn't matter. Like, whatever. That's irrelevant to you. Like, just do one step at a time. One step at a time. So if it is in the practice of your chatterbox brain to make excuses and to follow the routine of not doing the productive thing you promised to yourself, let's just make one promise to ourselves for this week and do it. Whether that is I can't tell you. I can't tell you what your goal is, and I can't tell you what you need for your goal, but you probably had an idea during this, or maybe you already had an idea, or you know what the goal is. Maybe it's just not looking at your phone as much. Maybe it's getting something done. So let's just not break promises to ourselves, because that's rude. Like, that's really rude. Like, that's really rude to break promises. So if you're gonna do something, then show up. Just like if you made an appointment with a doctor and a dentist and your friend for lunch, you're gonna show up at the restaurant. So make an appointment with yourself and show up. I never believed, like, I put people on pedestals, but I also didn't see why I couldn't have something. I don't see why someone's doing something that I can't do, because we're all humans. Like, we're all humans, and that's all that matters. That's all that is needed, is being a human. Being a human isn't that great? So you're enough. Like, right now, you're enough for whatever it is you want, because you're human.